Woo! Hey, look at this. It's one of the old school eps that everybody hates. It's Chubby Behemoth coming to you from 2 separate time zones. Me, Sam, the Nice Terrifier Tallent, joined as always by Big Wet Lip Nathan Lund. And back on the pod, everyone. You know him, you love him, you complain when he's not here, you complain when he is. It's Jake Becker, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Tell them where you are, Jake. Tell them that you're still part of this community.
I'm still part of this community. I'm in Trinidad. I've still been editing the episodes. I just haven't been with the boys.
And whose fault is that, Jake? I'll tell you whose fault it is. No, I'll tell you whose fault it is. The non-Patreon subscribers. Because as soon as we hit 1,000 patrons a month, Becker is quitting his job. And he's quitting it in a big way, too. He is going to release all of the client's data to the cloud. And then we're going to be auctioning them off by zip code to the highest bidder. So if you guys want to know exactly what Jason Elam's Xfinity bill looks like, please join the Patreon.
Yeah, everybody's search history, a lot of people have Xfinity, so it could be Jakey Leaks instead of WikiLeaks.
What does Nikola Jokic masturbate to? You can find out. Is it horses? Is it Pokemon?
It's horses.
Is it Vulpix? Is it the horse Pokemon Vulpix? I think that was actually a fox. God, I keep showing my ass on the Pokemon.
There is a horse Pokemon, though, from, the later ones, right?
No, there was one. I think its name was, Ponyta. God,
with the fire hair.
How did I miss Ponyta? It knew Stomp. God. I'm so sorry, everybody. I just want to be everybody's friend.
Oh, is that a new beanie?
Yeah,
telling
Detroit.
Us where you are or where you've been?
That's right, dude.
Google timelines. Beanie Edition.
That's right. Yeah, this is the same thing as having the Find My location for my head. So everyone knows that I'm in Detroit right now. And I just came from meeting the Grinch at the Christmas market. And he was very mean to everyone. And I was super jealous that was his job. Kids would walk up and be like, hello. And he'd go, hello, right back into their face. Have you been a good boy this year? I think so. You think so? What are you, stupid? All right, picture. Just totally blasting children of color to their faces. Their parents are loving it. They're clapping. My niece hated it. Susu could not tangle with the Grinch.
You haven't gotten her ready for roast battles?
No, I don't have her running the dozens in the schoolyard yet.
That's on you.
I know. I'm a bad uncle, man. I showed up last night. I took her shoe. I put it right in my mouth. And her great-grandma, her mom, and Emily were like, ew, that's your greeting? You haven't seen her in 6 weeks and you pick her shoe off and put it in your mouth? What are you doing? I was like, I don't know. I'm vamping. I spazzed. I'm sorry.
Trying to come on strong so she remembers.
Yeah, I want her to... Dude, she hit her head so bad last night on the concrete floor in the basement. Thick thump right down there. And now she's having a really hard time with, state capitals and long division. I mean,
Has she gone on all fours yet?
She has been on all fours, yeah. Uh-huh. She's been wagging her tail. She's a little 3.5-year-old dog.
She may be a dog.
She's a little dog. Speaking of people who became a dog, R.I.P. Kenny DeForest.
No.
What? All dogs go to heaven, so he's up there.
Don't talk about those back to back.
What? I'm just saying that we riffed on the whole not wearing a helmet and becoming a dog, and then our dear friend Kenny straight to the ground.
You don't know if he had a helmet on or not.
I think that it was well known that he did not have a helmet because it would mess up his jerry curl.
He was going shaved head, and he looked good.
He looked good.
I felt bad when he was, he had the long hair on the sides. It wasn't curly like Becker's, which I think helps. We talked about that, Bald Talk, that the curliness helps a little bit with the balding on top. And then when he started shaving it, I was like, good for him. You still got a good beard. You know, you have a good shaped head. Sometimes you just got to get the razor out.
Yeah, because he had like the Ichabod Crane, like bald right here, and then almost like flat, like down. It's kind of like a dog, which is ironic.
He wasn't a dog. He died a man.
He died a man, and I miss him.
You don't miss anyone except for me.
I do miss you. I miss Becker. I mean, it was tragic. I mean, the most tragic thing, I donated $250 to his GoFundMe. I don't know where that's going now. Never see that money again.
You do know where it's going. It's going to help his family. Don't act like it goes into somebody's pocket.
I don't know who's lying in their corduroys with that cash, but they got like over $100K that they can do whatever they want with now.
He can be buried with hair.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to give him plugs. Post-mortem plugs.
Is this a Patreon?
No, this is a free one.
Oh, boy.
I mean, hey, he was a good guy.
Yeah, it's very sad. I'll bet he had a helmet on. I would not ride a bike in New York without Kevlar and 2 helmets. Everybody would make fun of me, but I wouldn't even ride a bike. I wouldn't even look at one.
You couldn't ride a bike in New York. The lanes aren't wide enough.
I'm allowed.
No, they don't have big trikes that you can rent and ride around.
You rode a bike around Milwaukee or Madison, and I was kind of hoping you would hit your head and forget who you were, and I could teach you.
Yeah, you would just have to teach me a brand new act that night.
Build you up in my image.
Yeah. You would love that, to play God with your living friend.
You would be Susu, I would be you. Yeah. I'd take your shoe off, put it in my mouth. You would love it.
You're gonna need a big mouth, dog, because I got.
You get scared of the Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch is the makeup on this Grinch was like exceptional. It was like DreamWorks-esque. It was really, really good. And he had long fingers, and he would like do this one and like touch a kid's nose, and the kid would start crying. We were in line for a while. I saw him do all of his tricks. I walked up, me and Emily got a picture, and I was like, all right, Grinch, you don't like me, and I don't like you. And he was like, you're at a 10, you have to go down here. And I was like, I thought we were going to riff.
He sack taps you.
Yeah. He gives me a titty twister in front of my wife. Then he gives her one. Beat up the Grinch in front of my niece. How the Grinch stole my wife.
She would have liked that.
She would have, yeah. I'm pulling his face makeup off, like his latex, and there's just a bunch of kids horrified. I put it on, I become the Grinch. Santa's the Grinch.
Oh man, I got a gout flare up that I'm on the tail end of, so that's great.
Oh no, dude.
Yeah, it sucks. I worked Tuesday and Wednesday because it sucked, but the last time it flared up, I had somebody work for me. And this time I thought maybe it would be better after a couple days, but it still fucking hurts. You saw me. I was a good boy a couple times. I got vegetarian cuisine.
No.
A handful of occasions.
No.
I did.
No, having sweet potato fries doesn't count as being a good boy.
Louisville, we had Indian food. I had vegetarian.
Yeah, and you were pouting the whole time. You're like,
oh,
there's not any spare ribs in my kofta. It's like, I'm sorry, dude.
That guy he had that, this like 70-year-old Indian dude had dyed his head hair and his beard hair bright orange. And it was insane. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
he looked like Blanca.
Right, he was like he was a Punjabi Blanca. Yeah.
He was Dalsim and Blanca had a little baby boy.
Yeah, they did not have a microwave. He would just do that crouch thing where he became electric and zap the food.
He zapped us when we tried to take an extra kofta.
Dude, he was very unpleasant. I went up to try and pay, and he said, you sit down, I bring tab. And I said, well, I can just pay right here. And he said, sit. Go sit.
Sit down. Sit down.
Down, boy.
Sam sat like a good dog.
I did, yeah. Wait, interesting. I did hit my head. So why are you standing if you're...
This is where I pod.
Yeah, but if you're in pain, you could sit.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Comedy cabin.
Shit, dude. That's good.
Yeah.
You got 2 Lunds.
That's me.
I got 2 Lunds.
It was a nightmare to carry that shit in the airport. I just want a backpack. I don't want a roller. I don't want a rolled up poster. I just want my pack and my sack. That's all I want to fucking traverse the airport with.
That's all any man has in this life, is his pack and his sack.
His pack and his sack, man. That's all I need. Oh, God damn it. What sucks is because it's...
Your body?
There's all the pain in the... No, the rest of the body's good. But the pain in the left toe is so much that I've been walking around with the left toe lifted up. And so now I have a bunch of pain in my arch and my calf.
You're walking around like Mr. Natural? You're walking around like that Crumb drawing, the Keep on Truckin' guy? Just one toe always in the air?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know Crumb, but...
Becker does.
Becker doesn't know shit.
I'm talking about the cartoonist, not the small pieces of cookie that you find in your beard every morning.
Oh, God damn.
Dude, well, hey, if you're in pain, I want to let you know I'm in pain too. I arrived in Detroit last night, and Emily's Uncle Mike was in town, and my God, did we go after it until 2 a.m. Uncle Mike was drinking like he committed a terrible crime, and in the morning he was about to tell the newspaper.
He had to turn himself in?
I have not seen an old dude drink like this ever in my life, and I hang out with degenerate comedians, but Uncle Mike was just fucking setting a record.
What were you drinking?
At dinner, we had 2 bottles of wine, but Hannah had to drive, and I wasn't even, I was like, I don't really want to drink tonight, because I came in off my, Tennessee Austin week, so I was like, I'll have a glass of wine. So I'm like halfway through my glass of wine, and then I hear Uncle Mike across the table cracking open another bottle. So he probably had 1.5 bottles of Sauvignon Blanc at dinner, and then, we're at Grandma's house, and I tell her that I met Howie Mandel, and Emily's grandma, Marn, the Scottish one, is like, I just think he's repugnant. I just think he's the most awful man on television. Who is he to crush the dreams of these young people? Who is he? He's a man without talent. He shouldn't be telling people what they can and cannot do. I just find him absolutely disgusting. And me and Mike are laughing real hard, so she's like leaning in. She's like, yeah, it's just his face is revolting. Everything about his character makes me want to toss my pizza onto the floor. It was... I don't know why she hates Howie so much, but she does.
He's not even... Is he... I mean, I know Simon Cowell is on there as well, and he can be mean. Is Howie ever... He must be mean sometimes?
I think that she confused Howie with Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic Cowell Mandel, mix them up. But yeah, she unleashed a torrent, and then Susu hit her head, and then, Susu's out in the yard chasing her tail, so Hannah had to take her home. So yeah, Uncle Mike was like, do you guys want to go to Kelly's? Kelly's is the bar down the street where we had Emily's dad's wake. So we go to Kelly's, and Uncle Mike walks up, orders 3 shots, 3 beers, and we were there for about 4 hours, and that was the pace he was keeping. He would go to the bar, he would get his Miller High Life and a shot of some weird whiskey and come back. The motherfucker must have had 12 beers, at least 6 shots that I saw him have. Dude, it was...
Did he show up solo and his wife's going to be around today or something, so he knew he had to make it count?
So he drove down from Traverse City to see his mom, and we went to Kelly's, so Bridget wasn't there. So he was like... And we walk in there, his buddy he knows since kindergarten owns it. So, his buddy's bringing out weird shots. They're mixing up strange ones. They're opening weird bottles of wine. I mean, Mike, and then he went golfing at 8 a.m.
Do you know that he made it?
Yeah, he made it. He sent us a picture.
He shot shot 200.
The game of his life. Yeah, no, he's 40 under par. 18 hole-in-ones.
He's in the zone.
Yeah, and then I woke up. Susu comes in the room this morning at 8:30. I'm completely nude. She jumps on the bed. She's pulling away the covers. I'm thrashing. I'm like, no. I'm like kicking. No. She thinks I'm doing a bit, so she's pulling harder, and I'm like, Susu, leave the room. Susanna, get out. Get out of the room right now, because I don't want her to see. I don't want her to see what I have.
Yeah, let her wait before you tell her about the Holocaust.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to see, when you're a little kid, you're supposed to see like a huge wiener, so you think that's the biggest one in the world. I don't want her seeing my hungover morning wiener. She's gonna see a 4-incher when she's old and be like, what happened to Uncle Sam's penis?
It's her first memory. All the other stuff doesn't count.
Yeah,
But she remembers that you were nude.
Right, like the last night she hits her head, she has no memory before that, and then it like kicks something into place, and now that's the first core memory she has is this morning. It's just me fucking reeking. Oh my God. I feel terrible. I feel so bad today.
Wow.
How was the Christmas market?
I had to diarrhea behind a candle stand. It was so bad.
Loose or inside of a porta potty?
Oh, there was a porta potty behind this candle stand. As soon as I clocked it, I was like, oh, candles. I got to go see what's up over there. And then just waddled in there. And then, the porta potty looked like there was a couple of badgers mating in there. It was rocking and reeling. It was like it was one of those like homemade rocket ships of trying to take off. I was bracing myself. And then I opened the door, and they're all standing outside of it, and it's like, oh, did you guys hear what I just did? Because that water's cold and deep.
The rest of the day, everybody tries to smell the candles, and they all just smell like shit.
Yeah.
This says gingerbread, but it smells like diarrhea. There's like, some dickhead shit right behind us.
It smells like the Grinch over here. What's going on? None of your business. But then luckily Jerry, the 91-year-old grandmother, also had to use the porta potty. So
after you?
She had to follow me in a porta potty at a Christmas market in Detroit.
Leave me.
Yeah.
She comes out, nobody recognizes her. She's so changed.
Her hair is just standing straight up. It's like she got electrocuted.
She's a dog.
Yeah. She comes out, she's on a leash somehow.
She's licking herself clean.
Yeah, poor Jerry. Ugh. It's nice to talk to you guys. I missed you guys. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. It's been our longest stretch of time apart in a couple months.
I know. I was in Austin and then Nashville and then Knoxville this week. Long week. Joe Rogan. It was the Christmas party at Rogan's Comedy Club on Sunday, and I didn't know that, so I tell Egan I'm in town, and he's like, oh, awesome, you're here for the Christmas party. And I was like, okay. So I go down there, and everyone's dressed like 3-piece suits, bow ties. All the women are in ball gowns. It's like the whole staff is there. And then me and Shane show up, Shane Gillis, and we look completely stupid. We're both in hoodies. He's in sweatpants. And we walk up, and Matt McCusker and Matt McCusker's wife are in front waiting for us. And the first thing I say to Matt is like, because, we make fun of him right away. He's wearing like a tie and a sweater and like a jacket. And I walk up and I say, do you have product in your hair? And I've never met his wife before, but she turns to me and she says, are you making fun of my husband? And I was like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm Sam, by the way. And I put my hand out and she didn't shake it. That was a great first impression.
Damn.
Yeah. So then we go in there and we go into the green room, which is like the inner confines, the heart of this body. And Ron White, we walk in. Ron White is literally dosing Joe Rogan with acid out of a dropper. And Joe Rogan's dressed like a hitman. He has a flat cap on and he has like a leather jacket. He looks like he's going to kill some guy's wife in the morning, like he's waiting outside of someone's house to,
hopefully
finish a contract. Maybe. Well, no.
After punking your ass out.
She punked me so hard. And of course,
She
when
made
that
you
happened,
flinch.
Yeah, she asserted dominance right away.
Sack tap.
Yeah, she got me with those Grinch fingers. Yeah, so then like Rogan's just flying high, and Ron White's literally going like this. He has either his mouth open or he's like, it's either this. Hopefully you're watching this for the listeners. It's just. Ron looks like a horse licking peanut butter off his lips.
Mr. Ed style.
Yeah, two means yes. Or he's just mouth closed and eyes closed, but then he'll open his eyes intermittently, so it's like... It's a lot of that. Then I got cornered.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing Wayne's World. I don't want to hog too much, but I think this is a pretty interesting thing to be able to relate to you guys. Rogan told me that Zelensky, I'm alone with him on the balcony. He says Zelensky wants me to come over and do a podcast with him in Ukraine, but I can't do it because they could track my plane. They could, and I don't want like the Russians to shoot me down because then America would have to go to war with Russia. And I don't want to be Franz Ferdinand. I was like,
whoa.
It's like, oh yeah, that all tracks, Joe. This is actually true. You could be the martyr who causes World War III.
Not completely insane.
No, it's not. I mean, in the moment, you're like, this man's insane. But then you think about it and you're like, yes, that's a legitimate possibility for your life.
They would probably want him alive, but yeah, you don't know. They could just make a statement, and blast his ass.
Dude, sit down.
No.
If you're not burping and scratching and farting... Okay, never mind. God.
There you go.
Oh, fuck you. That was amazing. That was truly amazing.
Let's let this guy talk. Hey, it's 2 microphones, Lund. 2 mics with Lund. I'm double mic'd for her pleasure, and I'm here to say, go back in time and see me at the Comedy Cabin in May. May 19th and 20th.
Does little Nathan's foot hurt too?
He doesn't know. He's from May, so he is living his best life. That was one of those shows was when there were 2 groups of mourners.
Right.
At the show, and I went hard on what happens after you die. Do you go to heaven and suck God's dick? It's the perfect size. It's not too big. Do you go to hell, suck the devil's dick? He has 2. And I find out that there are 2 groups of people mourning loved ones. Fuck.
Oh, no. The Lund virus is spreading.
I made you burp.
Dude, I burped on top of a lady's head in Knoxville.
Why?
Because she was the worst.
After the show, dude. Taking pictures or what?
No, on stage, I burped on top of her head. Blew it on top of her head.
She falls back in her chair.
Yeah. Her hair starts steaming. It turns bleached. No, dude, so I did... I just had... A lot happened this week. I'll jump around, I guess. Knoxville... I do a Don't Tell show that's in like a vintage store, and there's this woman sitting in the front row, and as soon as a comic starts like to start a punchline, she steps on it with like an interjection that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
She's helping. So she's helping.
She's helping for sure. And also her husband is there, and he's wearing a scarf and a beret, and he has sunglasses on, and somehow none of the comics mention it. So I'm like, well, this will be great. So I smoked a little bit of weed before I went on.
Oh, nice. Naughty.
Naughty boy. Yeah, I smoked a little bit of grass. And so I'm about to go on stage, and the host is like, hey, everyone, I'm so honored to bring up this comic. I've been a big fan of his for a long time. He's all coming in all the way from New York. He's seen him on Conan and the Stephen Colbert show. And I'm like, oh, maybe he's just like giving me a big intro, as hosts are wont to do. His comedy special, Blue-Eyed Mexican, just came out.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce to you Shane Torres.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
Right, so all the comics start laughing right away, and the people who know me, who are like stoked at the Don't Tell, start laughing right away. And then there's just people who came to a Don't Tell on a Thursday, and they don't know what anyone's laughing about. And I open by being like, you know, I say racist stuff, and then I keep saying, yeah, but that's just how Shane Torres talks, you know? And like people are getting it, but there's other people who are like, what is happening? Like, why is this guy being a race realist in front of us right now, you know? And I call the lady a bitch. The heckler lady, I called her a bitch. I was like, and this bitch better shut up. Hey, if you don't like it, then you got to get out of the Shane Torres show. So I do not 20 minutes, probably 10 minutes of this whole thing. And then I reveal that my name is actually Sam Tallent. And then I see the host in the back of the room go, oh, fuck.
What a weird... I mean, that's such a full biff.
Yeah.
That's such a hard biff.
Uh-huh.
Especially if he doesn't know... He doesn't know what either of you look like. To be that lost is insane. Not that you guys are both, like, everybody knows you, but he's a comic.
I know.
He's a comic who's alive. That's so stupid.
Right, and I got to be like, hey, everyone, it's me, the blue-eyed Mexican himself, Shane Torres. You know, I hope that, I said stuff about Gaza and Israel in support of both sides, you know. So there's like some people in Knoxville who were just confused and think that Shane Torres is like an anti-Semitic, but also anti-Muslim Holocaust denier, but also genocide enthusiast. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun.
What did the woman say?
Oh, so the woman said something, and before she could talk, I went, riff stomper, stomping all of the riffs, riff stomper, riff stomper, and was just up her ass the whole time. I knocked off the guy with the sunglasses. I knocked his hat off, and then I realized that he was just blind because he didn't flinch when I knocked his hat off, and I was like, oh no, yeah. But I was still Shane Torres in this moment, so it was fine. There's no bad ramifications for me, Sam Tallent. But yeah, then I was like walking around in the crowd because we had, a long mic cord, and the lady went to talk, and I burped and blew it directly on top of her head. The crowd loved it. It was a lot of fun, the riff stomper. She was like looking between her legs at one point, and I was like, there aren't any punchlines down there for you to stomp on. What are you looking for? But her blind husband had just like dropped his phone or something. Him being blind wasn't good.
Yeah, that stomps on the riff stomping.
Right, yeah. Yep. So that was a fun evening in Knoxville.
She was trying to explain your body language and he did something. He took his glasses off in a mischievous way.
Right.
You're like, shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch. Hey, don't make Shane Torres tune you up a little bit. I told Shane about it, and I revealed that I was Sam Tallent, but I was like, hey everyone, yeah, it's me, the blue, blah blah blah. By the way, everyone, get out your phones and go ahead and Google me, Shane Torres, everybody. Go ahead and get a look at the blue-eyed Mexican. And they all looked, and then I saw people around the room being like, wait a minute. So that was a fun reveal.
What did the host say afterwards?
He was so apologetic, and I was like, bro, I have forgotten the headliner's name before. I've brought people up the wrong way. Like, don't worry, everything's fine. He was cool.
But it's not fine. He has to pay.
No. I mean, he actually gave me a gift because I was like stoned, and I was like, I don't want to do this hour again that I hate. So I didn't really I just got a riff for the majority of it.
Yeah. I suppose. That's so fucking... Yeah. ST. He had ST in his head, but... God damn. I mean, that's so weird.
I know. People had me They had me sign the book that night as Shane Torres. That was fun. I thought I was going to say Shane Gillis because I was like, I can understand that. We're both kind of fat guys, but Shane would never be doing a Don't Tell in Knoxville. It was fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, big weird night.
And you and Shane were the only two that weren't dressed up at the holiday party?
Correct. Yes. We looked like we were there to move furniture.
And sweatpants, were they like gray sweatpants?
Yeah, he had gray sweats.
The dick magnifier?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The dick isolator? You can't do it. You can't rock. I mean, really any sweatpants, but lighter than black, you're just asking for everybody to know where it is, how big the head, what it looks like.
Right, and they were like translucent. They were Gucci, so they were like completely see-through.
Gucci. All right.
No, I mean, imagine wearing silk fucking sweats at a strip club, no undies. Ugh. God, that's flying too close to the sun.
Blasting off.
Those are wax wings, bro.
Your sister clocked me once. I can't remember. I think I was wearing red basketball shorts, and she was like, "Hey, look who's here!" She just points at my dick, and I was like, "Hey, how about you knock it off?" She's like, "What? You're the one wearing?" She said it like it was gray sweatpants. But I don't think it was that. It was something else where she was like, "Yeah, it's not my fault that you showed up with your dick front and center."
Well, look who decided to show up. What if you got gout in your dick?
Whoa.
It would be over. You would just have to kill me. Kill me. I'm just wiggling around in bed. Kill me. But get the pillow.
Did I tell you guys that story about the big fat guy who lived down the street from me in our impression of him masturbating?
No.
Oh, dude, there was this kid named Corey who lived down the street, and I was friends with his little brother, and he was like really big fat kid. He was the kid that they had me befriend when I was in first grade, or I was in second grade and he was in first grade. They like made me his big buddy because they wanted me to, teach him how to be another cool fat kid like me.
Make it work.
Yeah. Our impression was that he would just lay on his back and just undulate and wiggle around until he came.
We did get his ass.
Okay.
He's got to be dead, right?
I think he manages the Walmart in Elizabeth.
Let's go see him.
Yeah, I mean, we can see him from the parking lot. He's huge.
we should check him out.
Yeah, we should go peep him.
See what his deal is.
Oh, man. Now I got this Zen in, and I am just trying not to barf.
You feel like shit.
Oh, I feel so bad. I feel like your foot does. Dude, come on.
Does that help, or is it bad? It doesn't help?
Dude.
Does that help?
Too bad you're still not having audio issues.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I haven't been doing anything. The dishes are piling up. Mama and George Michael are pissing and shitting in the house. And I'm just rolling back and forth until I come.
He was the original hedgehog.
Yeah.
He would hedgehog his log.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
I did your mom's house. I mean, I had a big, crazy week. Did your mom's house in Austin. That Christina P. Pretty easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's always been pretty.
She's pretty.
Is your mom's house just her, or is it her and...
It's her and Tom. Her and Thomas Segura.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it fun? Are they still...
Yeah, it was
bringing the
fun. We looked into penile enlargement surgery.
Whoa.
So we just looked at a bunch of horrific before and afters.
Oh,
Dude, these before and afters are crazy, man. It's like a guy has a thumb before, and then after it's this man paid $300,000 to get his penis enlarged, and it's this much more. It's like he went under the knife and had to go through horrific rehab for 3 months, but now he went from this to this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now his partners can wait until after to laugh about his dick.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was gross.
There was to immediately.
There was one that was like a 6'10" black dude with like a hangnail. And in the before picture, they don't have his face in it, but in the after picture, he's got like, this now. And he's standing there with the doctor completely nude, giving double thumbs up.
Oh, no.
Dude.
What a scam.
Can you imagine being Latrell Sprewell and just like having like, fucking thumb drive? Like, that proves there's no God. It's like, at $500,000 later, he went from this to this. So it's a lot of that. But yeah, Tom offered to get me a dick enlarging surgery, so I might take him up on that.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be good content.
Why don't they double it?
Triple it.
Why don't they make it huge? It's not like the breast surgery is that should be the guide. You can go as big as you want.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and also like they have them in like I think you can go to Chile and they'll just put caulk in the skin of your dick. They just pack it with some kind of foam. Yeah. And then they have ones that are like when women get filler in their faces, like your body resorbs it, so you have to get a subscription service to go in and get your piece pumped like every 6 months.
Oh yeah, no. That doesn't seem worth it.
No.
Just get a good sex toy that you bring along. And you're like, this is my little helper.
Just get good at fingering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fingering's so much better than weenus. They love it. They love getting fingered. You hit him with the I know what you did last summer, I'd like to give a fingering seminar. They should let me go into like 8th grade classrooms and be like, look, I know you kids think that this whole ween scene you got between your legs is most important. But no, gentlemen. You got to hit them with this one. Hit them with that. They like that.
The nevertheless.
Yeah.
All encompassing.
Hit them with the Steve Jobs making a speech. Or you can go with like the codependent hitchhiker. That's a good one. There's a lot you can do in there that doesn't involve your zip drive.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck. This sucks.
You're doing this to yourself, stupid.
Yeah, but sitting down wouldn't be that much better. It would still suck.
Put your foot up. Let that uric acid go backwards towards your heart. Get those crystals in your chambers.
It's not that easy. They don't just retreat. They're thick, so they're just bouncing around, causing chaos.
You're going to get it in your neck and your elbows next.
No.
You're going to be the maniac.
I gotta just fucking... gotta be more disciplined.
Oh.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah, dude. You know what was funny, man, is I did Matt and Shane... Oh, no, yeah, special coming out December 26th on Matt and Shane's YouTube channel, everyone. Check it out.
Saw the name. I like the name.
The Toad's Morale, baby. Yeah, because I panicked on your mom's house. They're like, what's it called? And I was like, the Toad's Morale. So that's just what it's called now. But fucking the night before, me and Shane were just sitting on his couch, both in basketball shorts, just like... He was playing UFC, and I was watching, and we were ripping horrific farts all over that couch. And it was so funny to me that the next day, Howie Mandel, the world's biggest germaphobe, was just in the fucking nest of farts that we had built the day before. Yeah, man, it was grotesque.
I thought it looked like a furniture store that you guys were in. That's funny. I just saw the screenshot or something.
Yeah.
That was the regular...
That's Shane's house. Yeah, it's just how he lives.
Damn.
Yeah, but we were just like, we were trying to make each other laugh by farting, and I, again, classic Sam T, left it all on the field.
Went too far.
Yeah. And had to go, I was like, oh man, I'm going to go, I shit my pants. Like right where the Mandel Man was sitting.
Oh, no.
Dude, this Howie Mandel episode was fun because he's there, he's doing a bit. He's been doing stand for 50 years. So he does the classic bit where I'll say something funny and then he'll like stare me down, you know? Like, and then I'd be like, I'm sorry, Howie. You know, like that kind of thing. It's a great bit, classic. And then you read the comments and people are like, God, Sam's fucking bombing on this. Howie hates Sam. Oh my God, Howie's being so rude to Sam. And it's like, dude, we're two accomplished geniuses doing a very straightforward bit. Yeah. Howie Mandel talked about how he used to like put a cigarette underneath his balls and sunglasses on his dick and do a little puppet show. Like he was saying a lot of crazy stuff. He rules. Howie Mandel, certified, rules.
When you said that in the group chat, we had been talking about Kenny, and so I pictured Kenny saying that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's very different, and it made more sense that it was actually Howie that was pulling that off. Back, before there was TV, you had to entertain yourself.
It was Canada in the 30s, It was tough up there.
Fuck.
What's another thing that Howie said that blew my mind? He said that so Howie Mandel has been investing in VR technology.
And eating his own ass.
Yeah, like that's one of his things is he does like, have you seen this, Becker?
Yeah, he owns like holograms and shit, right?
Right, so it's holograms.
He owns Tupac.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he doesn't, they're trying to raise enough money to get a Biggie hologram together, but they need a lot more infrastructure. But he's like, yeah, so we get these hologram boxes and we put them at airports, and then I can. Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys, and then I can like talk to people at airports and stuff. But it's just like a big box, and he's on the screen, and people interact with him, and he's like, isn't this crazy? He's going to revolutionize everything. It's just like a big Zoom call, is all it is. Like.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like this. If I was like full body and talking to you guys. But I was Howie Mandel. This is like the revolutionary technology he thinks is going to, change entertainment forever. Because he doesn't want to have to leave his house. He doesn't want to have to go out and deal with the unwashed masses.
He doesn't want to touch doorknobs.
Yeah, but then he sat in my little, just my fucking magic carpet of farts for like 2 hours.
Yeah, there was a hologram lady at DIA when I flew to Madison.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that couldn't have been live. He's saying he would be live and could hear people.
He does it. They install these boxes, and then people will be at baggage claim, and they'll be like, whoa, that looks kind of like Howie Mandel. And he'll be like, it is Howie Mandel. And then like a kid will be like, whoa, weird. What's up, Howie Mandel? And then he like tries to riff with them, and then they get their bags and leave. It did not seem like this huge step forward.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty cool. It's cooler than a Zoom, than a screen, but not by a lot, I guess.
No, but I just want to go on record and say Mandela is cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Howie Mandela.
Yeah, I said, what's your podcast
called? He was in prison
called?
All that time.
I said that? Yeah.
Fuck. Kill me.
Well, dude,
kill me.
Quit eating a fucking, family of chicken wings every night, and you'll be okay.
Oh yeah, listen to this. Okay. When I got that Greek food, I ordered Greek food at Comedy on State, and you were like, I was like, how should we split this up? And you're like, well, if I give you this skewer, then we each have a skewer and a gyro, so we're pretty much even. I had a mega gyro, so it was bigger than yours. And I didn't say shit, because that's how I win. And this is how I pay for winning, which is by limping around for a week.
I love your idea of getting one over on me is having more cardboard-esque Euro meat than I, and being like...
Yeah, it's been there for 40 years, and it wasn't that good.
Well, yeah, at least you ate a shitload of it until your foot feels like it's on fire.
Till my foot exploded.
Yeah. Have you been eating recklessly since you got home?
No, but Sunday night, we got 2 pizzas, and they both had meat on them.
Who's we?
Megan and I, my wife. Remember?
You guys got a couple of pies?
I don't live alone. But yeah, I should have.
Well, when you said 2 pizzas, I thought you might have had the boys over, you know? But no. You had 1.5 pizzas, and then your wife reached for a slice, and you growled at her. You swallowed her wedding ring when you bit off her finger.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
You're fucked.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, everything's going to be okay.
Maybe I'll be okay tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see.
Today at the farmer's market, I was tasked to go find Jim, Emily's stepfather, and he was wearing this yellow hoodie, and I was like, oh, there he is, and I went over, and he was standing in front of it was a place making bone marrow, and he was just like the same way that, like, when I was a kid, I would stare at, like, you know, when you would watch kids playing video games at GameStop and they'd be playing like the new Tekken and you're waiting for your turn, but they're not letting you in, you know, because they're going to dominate it until they have to go back to their fucking, you know, shift at the Motorola kiosk. That was Jim, just like, just waiting for his bone marrow to come up. And then he was like, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys. So I got to go back and tell his vegetarian wife and his vegetarian sister-in-law, yeah, he's over there waiting for his marrow to be ready. That was a lot of fun.
That's a random one at the Christmas market.
Yeah, bone marrow, man.
Did you have any?
No, there was no leftovers.
He slurped them.
Right, but Susu couldn't get enough of the bone.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog style.
She buried it, yeah.
She's a dog.
She's a dog. I hope she's not a dog.
You won't know for like 2 years because she's a little kid.
I don't want dog niece. Oh, Becker, we have an ad read. Do you want to pull it up?
Yeah.
Pull it up, Becker. We'll give you the reins. People have been saying, where's Becker? Did you guys fire Becker? What's the beef with Becker? We can't wait to listen to his car podcast. Just kidding. No one ever said that. But I just want to
A couple people did.
Correct, yeah. And I'm going to say... Go ahead.
What? I forget every week, but buy some coffee from my wife. She'll ship it to you. There's a few options. The email address is mutinyonmainstreet@gmail.com.
Seems like you guys don't need any money. You're eating 2 pizzas for dinner, and you're hanging out with holograms. Sounds like everything's going okay over there.
I forgot. You and Emily share one medium pizza when you guys have dinner. Shut up.
We don't eat pizza because that's for slaves.
Pizza rules.
Pizza is really good.
I can't handle it anymore, dude. My body's falling apart.
So we're all boned today.
Yeah, dude. I've been on prednisone and antibiotics for the last fucking 6 days. I had a pneumonia, and then my furnace went out. So I was freezing in my house, sick as a dog.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It's been shitty lately.
Dude, you have friends there. Why don't you just go crash in Carlos's van?
Because I was sick. I didn't want to go be out of my house while I had like massive diarrhea and just felt like shit from all the meds I was on.
Well, dude, I learned today at the farmer's market you're allowed to have massive diarrhea outside. So don't worry.
Okay, now I know for the future.
Yeah.
Have you guys already done all your Christmas shopping?
Oh, dude.
Yep,
no.
none of it.
Not shit.
I ordered one thing for Sam. I'm done.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I told you I got you something.
Oh, that's nice, man. I got you something, too.
A Detroit beanie?
Yeah. So I got you I got you
haven't been
some
there yet.
Zin wintergreen, actually.
I don't want Zin.
Oh. I got you actually a pair of reading glasses.
I could use some readers.
Yeah, you need some cheaters because your nose is about to get gout in it, and you're not going to be able to hold your glasses at the top of the bridge. So, I hope you get gout in your eyelids. I hope you can't blink. I hope you eat so much meat that you're unable to fucking close and open your eyes.
That's a nasty thing to wish on someone.
And your eyes just kind of scab over.
That would be great. I wouldn't have to see you ever again. I could picture a handsome man who's kind and shorter than me.
Oh, dude. Someone had, this was crazy, in Nashville, a dude at the, by the way, shout out Nashville Zanies. Thank y'all for selling it out on a Wednesday. That felt fucking good. Never done that club before. Never done that market. That was nice. People driving in from all over Tennessee, coming in from Alabama. But a dude showed up, and afterward, when I was shaking hands with everyone, he unbuttoned his flannel, and he had that Skidamarinky Dinky Dink picture of you with the parasol on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it said, Lund guys, rise up. Yeah, dude. He made his own shirt. Yeah.
With the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich box?
Dude. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know, dude. It totally
if I would have
freaked me
been
out.
there, he would have killed me.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He would have gone full Grinch with your face.
He was all disappointed. He's like, where's Lund?
Where's fucking Lund?
Yeah, sorry, man. He's like, it's for the best. I don't know how I would deal with prison. You're like, what? He's like, nothing.
Nothing. He's like, I've just been so nervous to, I don't know if I could have, taken the safety off the pistol and pointed it correctly. So this is for the best. But yes, Christmas shopping is always one of my biggest issues every year. And I have been known to really put it off to the last minute,
Well, yeah, and you've already had to go to the mall 90 times because of the holidays.
And also because I want to go see that cute girl who works at the Panda Express.
Okay.
I'm not sure how old she is, but if I don't ever talk to her...
Better not to ask.
Yeah, it's better not to ask, because then, But yeah, I go to the mall like 3 or 4 times a day, yeah.
Nice. Get your steps.
Sometimes she's handing out samples, and I can get real close to her and smell her fingers.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but the issue is I have to go do a costume change, because they know that I've already had my fair share of Kung Pao chicken, so... But yeah, I love the mall.
Well,
I love them all,
now
too.
You've been spending that much time at the mall. Don't spend the rest of your free time waiting in line at the grocery store. Just get Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service.
Oh my God, Factor is Factor. Factor reigns in hell.
They'll get you eating well for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved meals that show up right at your doorstep.
Yeah, they have one that's, they have an anti-gout flavor for Lund. They have a diarrhea-proof meal for me. And also, I heard that, Becker, you learned that you could cook your... They said that you were cooking your Factor meals on the hood of your car when your heat went out, right?
Yeah, meal times just take 2 minutes. You can do it on the hood of your car or pop a meal in the microwave or on a skillet, heat it up, and you're ready to eat.
Okay, so... I don't like that they say skillet. I feel like they're talking down to our demographic. I don't know if Bad Friends Pod is being put the skillet stuff in there. Hey, when you and the other drifters are gathered around that flaming barrel fire underneath the bridge, well, Factor meals are perfect to cook right there on a grate made out of a shopping cart. Skillet? Come on, Factor.
They know that I'm not allowed to have a microwave because I will be 500 pounds immediately.
Right, and also you keep standing near it with your pubes right there to see if you can cook them off.
They also have a ton of options. Choose from over 35 meals every week.
We're almost a ton of man on this pod, so that's good for us.
This definitely beats eating those 3-day-old leftovers you have in the fridge.
Oh, God. It's Factor, look. What are you doing? What are you doing to these great people who support your product? By coming at them with the fucking sideways eye?
They're just saying if you have a bunch of books in your microwave and you can't use it because you're an insane person,
Yeah, with a homemade Lund shirt.
Yeah.
If you're very busy from combing that doll that you call Nathan's hair,
we gave listeners our hair as a Patreon gift early on. So it's possible that somebody has done something weird with it.
Yeah, something real weird.
Well, when you're done being weird, head over to factormeals.com.
Real quick, Becker, I wish we didn't have to say this every episode, but please don't fuck the hair. Those little strands are going to get in your urethra, and then you're going to be like a clown pulling the rags out of your mouth, but it's actually the tip of your penis with Lund's hair. So
head over to factormeals.com/chubby50 and use code chubby50 to get 50% off. That's code chubby50 at factormeals.com/chubby50 to get 50% off.
And don't forget to read the small print. Not legal in America. Not technically food. Mostly turtle meat. Let Factor be a factor in your life this holiday season. But remember, none of the meals are kosher. And that's their rule, not ours. But they've drawn a fine line in the sand there.
No couscous in these Factor meals.
No couscous. No quinoa.
No baba ganoush.
Lund, you should get on the Factor to do battle with your body that's in mutiny.
Yeah, Factor could save the day, but you have to send a drop of blood. I don't know if you knew that. With every box that you get, you have to give them a little. It's a little vial. You prick your finger, and then you drain. You fill up this little vial.
It's like barely a quart.
It's like that big. No, it's like a half a pint.
It's like a before and after of that guy's cock.
They don't say what they do with it, but probably better that we don't know.
They make sure there's no Ashkenazi in there.
I have Ashkenazi in me. Oh no. Factor will not be pleased.
Factor demands blood. Give your
blood.
tribute to Factor.
No blue-eyed Mexican blood, please.
That's something Shane Torres said in Knoxville. So here's the thing, too. I think this will be one of our last Zoom episodes ever.
No, you keep acting like you're just going to be sitting in La Junta waiting for us to come up. You're going to be gone all the time. I'll be with you. So, yeah, I don't know.
So, actually, you're out. I wanted to tell you this later. Becker's been working on a hell of a 20.
Fuck off.
Getting it tight.
Yeah. So, you guys actually have to fight for the opening spots now.
Once my foot is healed, I can fight.
Yeah, so you'll never be able to fight again. It's all
it's healing. It's
that thing's coming off. I'm going to be wearing it as a necklace by March.
It's not turning purple. Mm-hmm. Shit.
No, but I'll be driving down to Trinidad because I'm moving to Southern Colorado. I'll be driving down. We'll be doing these EPs face-to-face in Becker's new podcast studio he put in his home.
Mm-hmm. There's no heat. We're just going to be shivering the whole time.
The heat's back. I got it fixed. It was just a fucking nightmare week. And it was expensive to get my furnace repaired.
Well, maybe if you quit buying 1932 Model Ts, then you would have some fucking liquid assets laying around, slap nuts.
I did also get a truck delivered from Washington, D.C.
Jesus
yesterday.
Christ.
What year is it?
Delivered.
1950. It's the replacement for the one that my dad got hit in.
Another one that doesn't work real good?
No, it's the nicest one I've ever seen. I don't deserve this car.
Oh,
yeah, you don't deserve any of the nice things you have, because I don't know where you get money from.
Everything's going down. The Buick was $2,500. I get shit that nobody wants.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, dope shit.
So you can put it in your backyard.
Yeah, you can make it into like a potted plant.
The totaled one is probably going in my backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's going in that flatbed is Lund's corpse after that fucking uric acid works its way back up into his blood.
Little Trinidad mausoleum.
God, I would love to just drive around Lund's corpse. I don't want you to pass away, but when you do, I'd like to do a little barnstorming tour of the Midwest. Just have you back there. Let people come out. They can blow raspberries on your cold belly.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Like in the Old West when they propped you up when you were dead.
That's right. Yeah, so people could come over and slap you one more time with their good glove.
Blow weed in my ear.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, these are going to be face-to-face for the most part moving forward with Becker in the room. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
It'll be very nice. You know what else is nice? It's joining a band's Patreon. Look, guys, we have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/chubbybehemoth. You get on there. You put in your grandmother's credit card info. It's $5 a month, or $20 if you want some fucking pubes in the mail from Lund. I'm sure he's been sending those out to everyone. He's maintaining his schedule. And join the Patreon so we can get Becker out of this terrible job that he hates so much and is ruining my schedule.
Maybe he can he can buy a 99 Accord. And so he can get around more reliably. Yeah,
you can quit driving around these fucking remnants of a simpler time and just get a car with heated seats. Dude, Shane's got a Mercedes, and in the passenger seat and in the driver's seat, when you turn, it like cradles you on your abdomen. Like the sides of the seat like grab you so that you don't, I don't know, flop over and accidentally blow your buddy while he's driving.
Yeah.
No roadhead. The anti-roadhead measures in these Mercedes are crazy.
It's puritanical.
Yeah.
And it's got four-wheel steering. You got a pretty sweet ride.
He's got a sick whip. But yeah, please join our Patreon. Jesus, we want to get to 1,000 so we can really go off king. And hey, if you join before the end of the year, remember, we are going to be putting our entire Patreon check on our classic Super Bowl bet coming up here in February. And that's going to be a big boy this year, dude. That's going to be a real nail biter.
We're not going to do the whole thing.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are. I haven't taken a penny from that thing, but this is the only thing that I ever ask for is for you guys to trust my wagers. We'll work on it together. You know what we should do is we should bet the over-under on how many toes Lund loses by February 8th. I'll set the line at 4.5. Fucking with you. You're going to come up to La Junta and watch it in the big old house. Yeah. It's going to be sick. Okay. Yeah, join that Patreon. Come see me first weekend of January.
4th, 5th, and 6th.
Zanies. Those tickets are fucking flying, so get those before they're gone. Dead Crow.
I'll be there too.
Yeah, I'll be at the Dead Crow Comedy Club. I have a whole list of dates. Or actually, I don't know if I'm doing Dead Crow. I'm doing a couple of the...
You don't know shit.
I'm doing a couple of the Bert Kreischer stadiums with him coming.
You don't know where you're going to be.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be fucking weird. But samtalent.com, Fort Collins, there's 10% of tickets left for that Christmas weekend show, so get those. Greeley, I'll be up there the 21st. Lund, where are you going to be? Oh, yeah, in the flatbed of that truck sooner than later.
Lucha Libre and Laughs, January 12th. Hopefully no wrestlers attack comedians.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pop into that one. Down. Hey.
Nice.
Uh-oh, everyone. It's hot piece of ass. Denise, everyone. It's Emily's aunt, everybody. Watch out.
Hello.
Auntie D.
She has to do her web show on this webcam here. She has
to take those shoes off.
Yeah.
God.
All right, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.